It'll really bubble. So that bubble. That bubble. It's different. Man. So, the phone. It's trouble. It's trouble. Yeah. They're 50. They're different. Act like these women. Reefer. Reefer. Leader. Reefer. Reefer. Mom, no. You're not, bro. Get a Percocet, whoa. Tell me just post. If you won't die, make it these posts. There's trouble. There's trouble. Again, it's starting out different. No, slide. change and started it different. I don't know, bro. He ain't my bro. He's the person. One. The perk. You don't die making me posts. You tried. You're in trouble. In trouble. The cover. The trouble. Inside. I'm different. Reaper. You're already into the future. Seen before. I don't know. If I know. My chest is really bubble. It's tried. It's in trouble. It's in trouble. Starting different. Yeah, right. Can you start acting different?
Join Google Fi Wireless and get $800 off Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra with $300 off instantly. Get more done with one simple ask with help from your own virtual assistant. Plus, stay ahead with insightful tips throughout your day. Order Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and save $800.
This TikToker was just arrested for trespassing, harassment, and disorderly conduct, all while drunkenly filming in Florida.
You wanted to run.
No, I don't want to run.
Now you're going to jail.
No, here
for a
you go.
felony.
Here you go. Here you go, my guy.
Stand up.
Here you go.
Well, that is the TikToker Caleb Coffee, who has now over 11 million followers on TikTok. Now, if you haven't seen his content before, it's very, Troy Becker-esque, if you're unfortunate enough to remember that reference. But if you don't, I mean, his content is fairly cringe, but overall harmless compared to the typical guys I cover here on this channel. Or he makes stuff like this as well.
I'm sorry. I just need 1 minute to make sure I look good. Do you think I look good, Mr.
I guess he's just a guy who really digs his hair. I guess that's why I say Troy Becker with a mullet. The algorithm on TikTok obviously likes him, and that's fine until you say he's something more dangerous than posting cringe shorts. He went to Florida.
What's your date of birth, Caleb?
2012, 2002.
What?
2012, 2002.
2012, 2002?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. But now he's facing multiple charges and potentially 5 years in jail. So what happened? Well, he was filming content on a private property. Someone told him to leave, and instead of exiting like a functioning adult, he allegedly got confrontational. Authorities were called. Caleb got cuffed, probably shirtless, and he was probably still filming. He's since been released, but the charges are still pending, and there's a court date with his name on it. So before we get into how Caleb ended up in Florida acting like that, let's get a little bit of backstory here. Caleb, he's the son of Jason Coffee, one of the OG TikTok dads, famous for essentially making Vine-style jokes and just overall kids content with his kids. If anything, they're just guilty of being cringe. But to be honest, we all are at some point. Some just choose to monetize it. Overall, I mean, their content is basically harmless. I'll let other people make the argument about raising kids in front of a camera and making them internet stars. I personally would never do that. I'll just call these people hard to watch. But now I guess we're kind of past the family content, and I guess his solo shirtless arc has started on a new.
This is up on screen. All right, thank you, brother. I didn't know.
Channel. So he went to Florida to film some TikToks on private property. Allegedly, Caleb was told to stop filming and leave. Allegedly, he didn't. Things escalated, so you can now enter the trespassing charge, and then, you know, just for some spice, harassment. Was he filming a prank, a thirst trap, a video about conquering your fears in the wild? Who knows? With him, the line between inspirational influencer and arrested himbo is razor thin. And you know he's gonna turn this into content. You can already hear the dramatic piano music under the reel where he stares into the middle of the distance and says, "Sometimes life puts you in handcuffs to set you free." Maybe it was just the haircut that was the problem. Mullets in Florida are really not a good combo.
So you're 20?
Yeah.
And you're intoxicated right now?
Currently on this moment, inside my own residency. Yeah.
You're not staying up there.
It's set on the
Because the person that called us definitely knew you were not staying there, and she is staying there.
Okay.
Okay?
What's her name?
Not the one you gave me. Do you have a room key with you?
Yeah.
For the hotel you're staying at?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can I see it?
ETHAN. Here you go.
But the cop asked if this guy had a room key, and Caleb treated it like a spelling bee.
No, that's your credit card. Here, I got your ID. Come on, let's walk down the stairs. I got multiple IDs. One out of Texas, one out of New Jersey. Grab your credit card there.
Here it is right here, my sir.
That's a credit card. Go down the stairs.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, I will.
You're welcome, no problem, brother. Thank you.
This way.
Okay, hold on.
Down the stairs.
Can you not push me down the stairs?
I'm not pushing you down the stairs.
Okay, thank you. Oh,
Yeah, this dude is gone. He doesn't know the difference between a credit card and an ID. He can't walk down the stairs without falling. Cop doesn't touch him, but he still thinks the cop is pushing him down the stairs, so he is sloshed. And if you heard what the cop said in the video, Caleb handed him a credit card and multiple IDs. Uh-oh. The officer's essentially like, "Hey, can you give us our ID?" And Caleb's like, here's my Costco card. My brother in Christ, that gets you discounted rotisserie chickens in a plastic bag, not out of felony charges.
I can't. Easy. Oh, you want to run?
Okay, yeah. You can't stand up straight or walk down a staircase, but you can totally outrun at least 3 cops. Imagine trying to escape the cops when your blood alcohol level is competing with your phone battery for what's lower.
So where do you have pain right now?
I have pain in my right hip.
Okay.
Right over by my.
Wow, I didn't get shit, bro.
Now, he probably was actually in pain here because Caleb did fall off a cliff in Hawaii a couple of years ago, and he had some pretty serious injuries. Spinal fracture, broken bones, and somehow he survived this. Yeah, congratulations to Caleb for making it through that recovery process. Hopefully, he doesn't have to spend his time in jail now that he's better.
You're the 21 is good. This one is the fake.
This one's okay. That's fake.
Okay. Yeah.
So the dude was so sloshed he accidentally gave the cops a fake ID. Mistakes were made.
I would prefer go. I think hospital because the pain is gonna get worse. Like you said.
Okay.
How long are you down here on vacation for?
I plan to be in Key West for just 1.5 weeks.
Today?
Yes.
You got another
0 hours.
I mean, first night of vacation, he's already in the back of a cop car. We are really off to a good start here. Apparently, we don't pace ourselves whatsoever. What a guy. Honestly, impressive work.
very poor judgment. No, it's fine. Listen, everybody's poor judgments. Everyone. No worries.
Okay, yes, sir.
So,
Lopez.
what you want to do first? Put your butt in first.
Yes.
All right.
But watch your head. Watch your head.
Okay.
And you're good.
All right. Now one leg at a time.
All right. I am very sorry.
You're good. We know you are. Okay.
I am very
I
sorry.
know you stated it. We know you are. But everybody has a bad day.
I'm very sorry.
In Key West, the bad days tend to be
More often than
less.
less.
Or in a movie that I had once where even a bad day, it's still sunny.
All right.
I feel like that cop kind of tried to cheer him up here, but did the exact opposite. It was like, yeah, normally this doesn't happen here. Sorry. So the cops took Caleb to the hospital since he was so messed up, and remember, he's currently facing 3 charges in Florida: trespassing after warning, harassment, and disorderly conduct. If convicted, each of them can carry up to 60 days in jail per count, depending on the severity of local rulings. And on top of that, fines up to $500 per count, probation, community service, or mandatory behavior.
Guys, I'm losing gold.
Every day unlocks unlimited possibilities. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with super reliable internet speeds, you're always front row to the entertainment you love.
The target's ragging.
Internet today.
Are you ready to own a business in your community? Start a franchise with Neighborly. Your area is selling quickly, but with 19 home service brands, we can help find the right fit for you before the opportunity disappears. Take control of your future.
Okay, today's rumor is an exciting one, especially for lifelong Zelda fans or new Zelda fans that want to be exposed to one of the series' best and most impactful games, period. You could even argue it might be the most impactful game in gaming ever, and that is, of course, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And now, thanks to some claims from an increasingly more reliable source that we will break down his track record in just a moment in terms of recent reveals, but it now sounds like this might be quite a bit of a broader project than once imagined. And of course, if Nintendo's going to revisit this game again, you would expect them to really bring it into the modern day with top tier visuals and some gameplay improvements, and maybe even some reworked story and new elements within said game. And ultimately, when and if we do see this thing officially revealed, we should be expecting a much broader project, than that of something like a 3DS remake that we have already seen Nintendo do with Grezzo in the past on the 3DS. So we're going to break down all of this info, but before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification to join Sunbro Nation if you're new here. And with that, I want to first take a moment to examine the source that we are reporting on here, which is none other than Nash Weedle. And while once upon a time I was more on the fence on if Nash Weedle had inside information, there has been too many things now in recent memory, and going back to some of their big stuff in the past that they got right before its official reveal, the title and reveal time of Metroid Dread before we learned about that game officially. You can look into their own posts and verify that that did take place. A very strong tease at a Mario and Luigi game coming back shortly before Brothership was officially announced. Multiple Nintendo Switch 2 functionality patents, Elden Ring the Tarnished Edition getting the exact naming of that game headed to Nintendo Switch correctly, various other third-party Nintendo Switch ports that we have now seen officially confirmed, like Assassin's Creed Shadows, amongst others, and one of the big notable ones that really put them back on my radar in terms of moving them up the trust scale for me is this exact post that you can see posted up on March 29th before the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, where he says, "I'll tell you what's happening on the dark side of the internet. It's been said for days that the new 3D Mario won't be coming this year, but Donkey Kong will be the star. I can't tell you about 3D Mario, but I've already told you about Donkey, and I'm looking forward to seeing it." And of course, what was the big game at the Nintendo Switch 2 Hardware Direct when many people were expecting a 3D Mario game to be featured, and it was none other than the big DK Bonanza that we now know to expect. So between that and there is a history with Ocarina of Time Remake being teased by Mr. Aonuma himself, and you might recall there is something of a pattern with Aonuma shutting down in interviews a direct question for, is this game going to be remade, or will we ever see a Zelda Dungeon Maker? And he'll just straight up say, we're not doing that, or there is no plans. And he has another pattern.
Bro, this sucks. No fights, bro. Player game. Mage level 99 on both accounts. 99 magic.
Of responses when there are games that are in the pipeline with a laugh, a chuckle, no comment, and we have all of those interview signs pointing towards that of an Ocarina of Time remake when Mr. Aonuma has been asked about it in recent memory. Not to mention, he has teased multiple times that he doesn't know if the current fan base of The Legend of Zelda actually knows key characters like Rauru, who of course is prominently featured in Tears of the Kingdom and the upcoming Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, but he's questioning whether or not it's been so long that the new generation doesn't know of Rauru's significance in a game like Ocarina of Time. Okay, so where are we headed with all of this? Well, recently, a fellow content creator on the platform by the name of Attack the Backlog had Nash Weedle on for a podcast. I will have it linked in my description down below under the sources section, so please go check it out. It is in Spanish, however, there are subtitles provided, and via translation, we have these exact quotes from Nash Weedle in terms of an Ocarina of Time remake. So he says, so anyway, the last thing, sorry, about Zelda, remember a couple years ago, last year maybe, I mentioned before anyone else that they were starting a remake of Ocarina of Time, and people went crazy. It's coming, but patience, people think games are made overnight. I even know that. Well, I can't say much, but some people were asked to submit their reimagined artistic vision of the game. So I think that's what's happening. That was like a year and a half ago, so it's going to take time. And this is the big part. Do you think it will be done by Nintendo themselves? Because wasn't it Grezzo that did the 3DS remake? I think it was Grezzo. I've heard it's Nintendo this time. That would sell like crazy. Oh yeah, and that would be huge. And who knows, maybe it'll release around the same time as the movie. I don't think so, but 2027 is the release, right? The Mario sequel is 2026 and Zelda is 2027, right? Okay, so this is clearly still rumor territory and not any form of confirmation that we are getting Ocarina of Time remake, but I do think that having a source as reliable as we've seen in Nash Weedle with predictions and leaks recently, chiming in on this once again and just stating that he's heard that an artistic vision was changed recently, like as far as a year and a half ago, for a game like this. And the biggest thing to me, that it's being developed directly by Nintendo. If that is the case and to be believed, we don't know exactly when this game might come out, maybe a late holiday 2026 title or into 2027, but I do think that it stands to reason that Nintendo is going to want to get something Zelda quicker out on the Nintendo Switch 2 console than what it is going to take them to develop the next true mainline 3D Zelda, and there is a chance that they have an entire internal team or a section of the Zelda developers working on this Ocarina of Time remake in-house, and they can of course still have their other branch of developers working on the next major brand new 3D Zelda. But while games do take time and you can't rush these things, I do tend to believe that with Ocarina of Time being a supposed remake of some sort where you have the entire structure of the game essentially laid out minus any enhancements that Nintendo wants to make to the progression or the combat, or maybe even give us an additional temple like the Sky Temple or something, which would be crazy, and maybe that doesn't happen. But Nintendo supposedly developing this game in-house does really open up those possibilities to a whole nother level.
Nintendo.
Look at their overall.
How to get fast 99? There's a bunch of ways, brother. Bunch of ways.
Zelda history release schedule. It's just when they launch a new console, we typically don't have to wait too long into that console's life cycle before we get something major that is Zelda from Nintendo on it. And of course, we had Echoes of Wisdom towards the end of the Switch's life cycle, but they are going to want to show off something for the Switch 2 that truly takes advantage of the visuals. A 3D Ocarina of Time remake could absolutely do that, and they're going to want to have something for that now, 20 and 30 million unit sellers of juggernaut games of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, that's a whole new generation of Zelda fans potentially sitting on the sidelines waiting to pick up this console until something Zelda is released for it. And I do think that Ocarina of Time remake makes the most sense at this point in time to potentially re-release. Not to mention, we do have Zelda's 40th anniversary coming up in 2026, and that will be at the beginning of the year. But mind you, Nintendo is known.
There's no fights in like an hour, bro. How much you make doing this? Bills. Like a bill or something. Oh, we got a fight! Look, he's running. I risked it so freaking hard right there, bro. That's sad, bro. That's so sad.
For celebrating anniversaries within the year that they happen, so it could even be a early 2027 game and still technically be within that 40th anniversary celebration. It also might not be tied to any kind of anniversary celebration, but I do think that with one of those monumental games that shaped the form of 3D gaming in just such a huge way, that this is one that Nintendo will revisit again and not just leave it on a 3DS, which of course is an excellent console, but you only play that handheld. I think they want to give you that big screen 4K experience with something like a modern day Ocarina of Time, and I think it's the game that makes the most sense from a sales and business perspective.
Wind Waker.
In addition to just throwing something out on the Switch 2 in the Legend of Zelda franchise early on, not Hyrule Warriors spin-off, but rather a mainline Zelda game, and it's been long
Wind Waker.
a game like Ocarina of Time that it can be reimagined and reinvented. Just look at what we're seeing take place with games like Final Fantasy VII.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that,
I
man.
certainly hope Nintendo doesn't split this up into 3 different parts. I don't think that they would, but it could be that kind of reimagining in some elements of the game or even story of the game where they actually kind of change some core things that are there or give far more context or give different character perspectives than we've ever seen before. Like, instead of just taking the game and upgrading the visuals like what we saw with the 3DS version and some minor...
Kill him, please, bro. Oh my god.
Go all out. And if it's Nintendo in-house, I think there's a solid shot that they do that. So this is a near and dear one to my heart. I certainly hope we see some kind of confirmation of it soon. I do actually think it's one of those games that might be a far ways out, but Nintendo would reveal it early like they historically do with Zelda games. Of course, we're talking mainly the next mainline 3D Zelda games get this type of early tease, but I think something as big as Ocarina of Time Remake could be teased a year or more well in advance from when it released.
Don't run.
With maybe just the release year or no release year for the first trailer, and then we get some more concrete timeline around it as we get closer. But let me know in the comments down below what, if anything, you are hoping to see with an Ocarina of Time remake, and do you think it is indeed a real project that Nintendo is cooking as we speak? Would you like to see them add anything to the game in terms of content and story elements, or do you think they need to faithfully recreate it one-to-one once again with the original game? And if you had to guess a year on what you think is most likely for this game to come to market, what year do you think that that is? So make sure you share all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below before you leave, regardless if we agree or disagree. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And with that, I've been Sunbro, you've been Nation. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
We're from the farm. That's why we prep fresh ingredients, so we're ready to cook for you.
This game's so fucking hard.
Farm stand menu stand.
This game's so freaking hard, man. Had a tussle. Man, I'm really bubble. Really double. Nah. Let me say. Beef. Share my money up to the beef. You're not bro. He's up Percocet 1. It's a really bubble. It's a bubble. It's inside. It's in trouble. It's in a bubble. They're different. Sorry, that's different. Oh my gosh, we gotta kill him. Shooting that motherfucker. I'm going to tussle. On the side. You're in trouble. Read this guy. Fuck! Fuck! Damn it, man! Why would you special attack so soon, bro? My god, dude. It's so annoying, man. Dude, why would you special attack so fucking soon and then hit 61 off fucking prayer, bro? So fast. I don't know, bro. Hey, ain't my bro. Bullshit, man. That's so bullshit, bro. Oh my god. Why would he fucking hit that hard, bro? Why would he hit that fucking hard, bro, man? Fuck my life, bro. Why would he hit that fucking hard, man? We'll never freaking get enough for Inferno Cake, bro. So sad. You know, people just rushing me right off the bat. Oh my god, man. So annoying, bro. So fucking annoying, dude. So fucking annoying, man. Idiots rushing me right off the bat. Play some. Inside. In trouble. It's just in trouble. Like literally hit 61 exactly, bro. My god. I'm so dumb, bro. Whatever, man. Ah, gosh. Amazing game. I hate the fucking axes, bro. Got me messed up, no. Bullshit, man. Fuck, man.
One tip here.
What?
Tipsy in here?
Yeah, Tipsy's in here. So stupid. Stupid fucking drug addict. I don't like the song. Are you stupid? It's 700k risk. You're an idiot, dude. Quit saying it's under 100k risk. It's for the G. Why is it going for so much? Oh my gosh. What? Why are they 6k each? Jesus Christ, man. So stupid. Oh my god. That was a freaking short song. In a bit of trouble. Are different. Fuck you. Don't open my door, retard. Bro, this sucks, man. It's so hard to get gold, bro. So hard to get gold. Like nobody misclicks. It's not Mr. It's Mrs.
You see this house in Florida? Well, let me show you how I invested into it with just a few $100s. I did it using something called...
Let's get a nice kill. Hit the block till it turns to a roach.
I was scamming each with a guy. But like an eagle, I'm fly. I rap here cause I went through our time. Put a switch on the back of my 9. You got Gucci, I got number 9. Flying got me, I came from the mind. Sit up, seen it like I'm drinking wine. I'ma fuck up my back and I dip. I got motion like I'm on a ship. Put my arms, think I put in a zip. Like a movie, I got many clips. Smoking good, fuck your pee in a loose leaf. Think you know me, but don't know the new me. Had to run up a bag with my 2 feet. Smack your head with your pocket, loose teeth. Yeah, okay, yeah. This some bad shit, take it here, but I'm back and better. You ain't get no cheat, you ain't get no cheddar. Before I had my Glock with clutching on Berettas. Got a chain up on the way, they see me.
What's your energy?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tryna steal my swag, guess I'm a trendsetter. Many times I fucking failed, so I did it better. I was scamming each with a guy.
Fuck, man.
Like an eagle, fly. I rap here cause I went through our time. Put a switch on the back of my 9. You got
Number 9. Oh, fuck my back in the dip. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hey, and say, places to the club. Bitch and lamb like I'm already saying. So, it's a minute set. I don't care. People. Game the game, you go toxic. Man, this song sucks. I'm not turning topic. Slut. I need my prescription. You know up to eat. Oh, it's bad. These bros spitting. Bro, what's something good to listen to, man? This one.
Switch to the Google Fi.
Guys, we died once already, man. We died once already.
Wireless flexible plan and only pay for the data you use. Get unlimited calls and texts for $35 per month for 2 lines. Then it's just $10 per gig for data. You'll get high-speed hotspot text.
Nova game. One galaxy, and I'll say that.
fucking die. I wanna be buried with no fucking eyes, just so I can see through your stupid lies. I don't really fucking care if these ain't my size. If I like it, I'ma cop it, let me fucking buy. Mixed up in the grass,
Just put it to the side.
candy paint got me speaking to the other side. Tell that bitch beware though, stop stopping and staring up. Handling some business, baby, don't come down the stairs. I'll see you in a minute. I don't have no.
Bro, today's gonna suck, man. It's Monday. It's Monday. Today's gonna suck, man. What you guys think about Mondays?
Tricky, so you gotta trick it right before it tries to trick you. You wanna be with me, I wanna be with you, but you're trying to quit me, I will fucking kill you.
The following is a Nova Gay presentation of your day.
Okay. It's a freaking lie. Oh my god. Is it night where you're at? No. No. Oh my gosh, bro. I woke up at like 9, bro, or like something like 10 or something. I just have wild dreams, bro. Like wild dreams. Like wild dreams. What's this, guys? Okay. Now do it. And it was tough. Yeah, thanks, man. Right, I gotta use the restroom though. That's what sucks about energy drinks. They won't put me in bars. I'm gonna use the restroom. Hopefully no one attacks me. Hey, big puppy. No one attacked me. No one attacked me while I was using the restroom. Wrong headphones. Wrong headphones, guys. There has to be a better way to get money here. Just said. Come on, guys, let's get some Inferno gear. Let's get some Inferno gear. Come on, now you really have to use the restroom, bro. Oh, shit. Be right back. Hey, Emma. Be right back. Let me grab some water. Let me grab some water. Let me grab some water. And grab some water. And grab the water. And grab the water. Tough ASL. Let's do it. Yeah. Up. Yeah, see. Good max out. Hope you guys are doing good. This sucks, guys. This sucks. No, it's the tag me, bro. Let's listen to this one, I guess.
This is 18-year-old Elliot Garcia. On March 25th, 2025, Boca Raton police responded to a TD bank after receiving a report of a check fraud in progress. When officers arrived, Mr. Garcia is still standing at the front desk attempting to cash his $5,000 check. The banker quickly noticed red flags with the check and managed to call police while stalling Mr. Garcia. Watch the stories he provides from flipping houses to a random beach meeting and let us know what you think in the comments below.
You're being detained right now. I'll tell you in a second.
It's a lot.
I'll tell you in a second. They always say that.
I have Boca Police Department.
You guys got a room? No, we're gonna. Lonzo. Savage, this room? Take this room. Let's go.
No, I'll tell you in a minute. You know the reason, but we'll play your game.
Freedom is right to play?
Yep. Have a seat. All right, you're being lawfully detained right now when we investigate a fraud investigation.
Fraud?
Yep.
Why is that?
Everything will be explained to you.
I mean...
Right now you're not free to go and you're being lawfully detained. I'm gonna reach your rights, all right? I'm required to warn you before you make any statement you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand these rights I have read them to you? Do you wish to answer my questions? Okay.
Officers speak with the banker and discover Elliot opened a new account at TD Bank just 2 weeks prior and find the check owner has never heard of him.
Where's your apartment? Can I see that?
Yes. This is the check that we have. She lives in New Jersey. She's in New Jersey now.
Okay, she said she never wrote this check out.
Check. He said it's for, she has repairs. I do have the check, yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Subject came in, approached the teller. I am the assistant manager here. The teller wanted further verification after looking at the subject's identification. Check. I realized that it may be a stolen check. So I proceeded to contact the customer.
Oh, I'm back.
Is there a reason why you thought it was a stolen, you said? I'm sorry.
Yes, because of the location.
Because this was in New Jersey.
A New Jersey check, yes.
So there's a little flags you saw?
Correct.
Okay.
I investigated further, realized that the subject just recently opened up an account, 2 accounts that has not been funded on March 10th. His stories that he provided to me did not add up. First, he said that he was going to purchase his homes, fix them up, and resell them.
Okay.
Yes, and then he stated that he was doing some work for them, that they have a property in Boca Raton, even though they live in New Jersey, and he was doing some work for them. He also stated that it was from a company, and then he switched and he said that it was from So I didn't feel comfortable, so I delayed him, called the customer, and then called the police department.
So I spoke with this gentleman. He lives in Orlando. Apparently, he came down from Orlando to West Palm Beach to stay at a hotel because him and his cousin like to flip rundown apartments, houses, correct? Okay. If I'm wrong at any point, correct me, okay? Please. Okay. So he's staying in West Palm. He didn't want to cash the check in West Palm because he didn't want to get robbed. But for whatever reason, he couldn't stop in Lantana, Boynton Beach, Delray, any other city that wasn't between West Palm and the city of Boca Raton. He for whatever reason, it's just random. Now, if I understand correctly, apparently in our city, in the city of Boca Raton, there's a lot of rundown apartments that need fixing that he can flip. And he needed to cash the check for $4,150 in our city. So that he can go look at a property somewhere in the city of Boca Raton. He doesn't know where. His cousin knows where, but his cousin didn't come with him because he had other important meetings, right?
No, I didn't say meeting.
Oh, well, he had other important stuff to do, right? Okay, so he had other important stuff to do. So he just Ubered from West Palm to the city of Boca Raton to cash a check. Did I get the story right, sir? Okay, just want to make sure I was right.
So I spoke to the teller. I spoke to... Who's that to you?
That's just the lady I have been remodeling for the house.
Where?
I don't remember, but I still have sent a company over there. But
She owns no houses in the state of Florida. She only lives in Jersey, never been down to Boca Raton.
Yeah, she lives in Jersey.
Okay. She never wrote this check out because she still has the check.
Where is it?
At her house.
How would that be if the check is right there in front of me?
I'm asking you that question.
That's how I'm trying
This
to
check was written out to you.
Exactly, that's how I'm trying to figure out right now.
You have her information there, you can call her. If you're a client, if she's your client, you should call her.
I mean, you work in her house, right?
I sent a company to her house. I'm just literally like...
But you said you picked up the check. You went to get the check in Jersey.
Yeah, I picked up that check.
In Jersey.
I didn't pick it up though, I got it mailed.
Oh, you know what, let's call her on the phone. We'll put her on the speaker for you. You have to work phone?
Oh snap, they're catching him.
That's crazy.
So when I
right there in front of me though, like...
We're gonna send her a picture of this, so she's gonna confirm this is her signature, right? I mean, my man, you did the work, you got the check. You don't know anything about a check that was given to you?
No.
No, okay.
I mean, you saying that the check is still in Jersey, it's right there in front of me.
So you went all the way to Jersey to do a construction job? So what city did you go to do this job?
The company went over there to do the job for her.
Okay, so what did I pay?
What's your company?
No, it's not my company.
You said your company.
I said a company.
You said it was your company.
I didn't say it was my
Okay, so a company is going. So why this a company, whatever the name of the a company is, giving you a check?
Okay.
So do the job.
But what job are you doing? You're here in Florida, my man. You're on board.
Elliot, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? You have a right to say no. Do you mind if you look through your phone?
No.
Okay, so we're going to take the evidence and seize it.
Wait.
Yep.
For what?
There's evidence
I
for
mean,
you to seize it.
I
There's
mean,
a warrant
no,
to get your phone.
Wait. But if I say yes,
You said no. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just trying to prove see what you say conversations with this victim here, right, in your company, because usually you're going to text message some kind of proof of your company, right, and it showed you through the checkout, some kind of service, some kind of something like that.
Chicken cash.
Elliot, we all been doing this job for a while.
You ain't do nothing, bro. AFP. Good fight, brother. Oh. Give me what's in that freaking box, bro. Yeah. Avoid it. Big puppy. Hey, what's up, Iman? Use the restroom. Happy Memorial Day. My God, bro. To the restroom. Hey, Cup, no? What? Oh no. Good fight, brother. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, 1.36 bill. Let's go. So me. Finish it a bit of joy. Where's that boat then? Hey, I got my best from Portland. The rest of the boys. Yes. Yes. Yeah. This one's good, I guess.
Join Google Fi Wireless and get $800 on Galaxy S25 Ultra with $300 off.
Watch it change. Brother. Dip it. And then turn in there. And then told it up. Okay. Wait. People are fake schooling in BH. He doesn't even have a red skull. They don't know now. And then say it again. Roll it up, yeah. And then Chelsea. And then okay. Chase. Well, that guy keeps running. And that guy is 73. Wait. Oh, rank lord. Inferno Gate. I was like, well, how that guy hit 74 Void Waker, bro? Or 73. I can't move, wrong. He's just gonna backstep. It's crazy, bro. Why do people do that? So cringe. Dosed up. I need a anti-fire. Chase? Yes.
Auntie begging, saying she needs me, think that I'm selfish. Want me to help, fall out my bro. Nigga getting jealous. First of the month, mailman coming. I keep calling, he don't want none. Get out my sleeve, click on the line. He coming to me. They know me forever, they want it with me. I'm thinking that 12 be coming for me. I'm drinking this Henny, I ain't need eat. Can't blame my homie, I know how I be. Nappy the crib, gon' Uber some eat. My bitch in the booth, she coolin' with me. I record right now, how rude can you be? Entities, they be moving to me. Poster guys had to try coolin' with me. Poppin' these beat, what they doing to me. My daughter be missing me. See a face in my mind, sometimes it be killing me. They say that misery love company. I can move around snakes and be company. I'm tired of arguing with Uncle the first. She didn't pay, my feelings will hurt. I let him kill me, it's gonna be pills first. I know how I'm living ain't right. When I reevaluate my life, doing devil's work on my life. They want me begging for forgiveness. Don't ask me about my motherfucking sins, mind your business. Only my fault, I blame myself. This my world, my universe. I did it to myself. I'm not the one who planted that seed. I'm not the one who fucked on E. I'm not gonna switch up on my team. I'm gonna help cuz I'm keeping clean. Really proud of me. I did a lot of robbery. I need my bitch beside of me. I'm not the judge, don't lie to me. I put pain in this. I took trips for better prices, different strains and shit. I took the crackers on the chase. I did amazing shit. I had that bitch right on my hip and got away with it.
Got away with it.
Personalities don't change again. Don't give a fuck what gang he in. I kept it tall in there. You kill one, better kill all of us. You better have God with you. Back the fuck up. What a bitch better do. They say I need an AA.
I farted. I get 25% special attack back. Special attack potion. Surge potion, rather. It's called Surge Potion. It's a good thing to have. Use. Ranker's Venge. I hate it when they backstep like that.
I just can't help myself. All these random questions made me think you want me to tell myself. I can't give up, can't tell myself. Every day trying to be better than myself. Baby, like Nev, humble yourself. Turn the fuck up.
You guy's a retard, bro. I'm not gonna fight him no more. Waste of time. Make this, make that.
Donos night now. Cool. Never turned up, baby. Baby, I grind for this shit. Ain't none of this shit good luck, baby. I know that you need me right now, but right now I don't give a fuck, baby. I'ma beat it for you like you beat it for me, and we gon' run it up, baby. Baby bought me a cone head. Grab my click like you know it's lit. Head knowing how I'm supposed to get. Sugar Hill G, hold the glitz. Bitch got me sweating like a some money. I'm trying to build, not take from it. All the ops look like dumb and dumber. When the time get ready for summer. Just cause I trap don't mean I don't love it. The last Friday like Chris Tucker. Baby bad with an ass out. Getting hot by the pass out. We got weed, but it's a crack house. Don't ask me about some shit that you can't afford. Slide on ops when I get bored. Beat the op in the face with a stitch and cord. Cause that's how the fuck I feel. Auntie offering head cause it's real. I get on my sleep, it's real. Trap live life, future, feel. Newbie trapping.
I was hitting so high, bro.
Boss up, nigga. Boss up, nigga.
God. Oh my gosh. I'm so lucky. This game's so annoying.
Put my life on the line on the tightrope. Told the plug I'ma rob him on the typo. Nigga said he hit licks, he ain't robbed yet. I'll keep on dissing, I ain't died yet. Hit a nigga forehead, watch him push back. Anything in my
Fuck! What here?
Nigga paranoid, can't help but look back. Keep tucking that chain, we gon' jug that. Jumped off the porch, way 413.
How'd he get his special attack back, bro? What the hell? There's no way he got his special attack back. That's so bullshit.
First 31, thought I was the hood plug. Stop sign Glock, little nigga, hold up. Outside of the trap, let me roll up. Get the fuck from the spot, don't make it hot.
That's so bullshit.
Don't play that song that is not hot. This straight drop, make it lip lock. Hit him like you trying to get cramps out. They wait for a tape, it ain't out yet. Trap look like steak out back. Nigga on his ass, he ain't leave the couch yet. Had the gun for I ever seen an ounce yet. Hit a mid to my bitch, made it count that. Know I cheated on you once, don't count that. Anytime that I'm down, watch me bounce back. Nigga told on the team, he a house rat. Went to the plug, brought it back for the town. Look like Debo when I'm bending the block. Don't lie to Big Neff, I am not your dog. I know that these bitch niggas want my spot. Dope got the block hotter than a pot. Boom, knockers on out the socket. Look like y'all mean playing for the Rockets. Nigga know damn well he ain't even down. Me and my bitch like Whitney Bobby Brown. Every fucking week out of town. With a backwood bitch roll at. Bro caught a case, she ain't call yet. Came home, he ain't even hit the mall yet. Keep talking out your jaw, get your jaw hit. Bitch on the waistline when I walk with. Get the fuck on the phone, you don't want shit. Nigga want my life, big punch shit. Nigga Hills hit his ass when the gun hit. Neff, calm down, you on the dumb shit. Hey!
Bullshit, man. I never freaking get my loot, bro. When will I ever get the loot, bro? Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? Fuck on that man, bro. Is this layout for mobile viewers? Should be. Painful to watch, understandable.
Lost it all, I couldn't even find myself. Lost the lot, you wouldn't even know how it felt.
This guy sounds like Lil Wayne.
Got so much going on right now, I just want my name clear. 2 racks on the fit, that's just today. But nigga play with the game, we spend the shit the same day.
Come on, hit, bro. When did it double back-to-backs, bro? Fuck.
something. Talk about G-Rap, 5 niggas in it, and everybody trying to get something. We trying to get fill up a wood, now we smoking on long. They was sleep on the nigga, got him out of that slum. I'd be so depressed, what I do if I ain't get these coming. Ain't gonna lie about you, ain't doing no drumming. Real. Lost it, I like that nigga kid. I can't say that again. Lost it, I like, couldn't even find myself.
This guy's hitting non-stop.
Lost it, I like, couldn't even find myself. Lost a lot, you wouldn't even know how I felt. You didn't care how a nigga felt. Got so much shit going on right now, just want my name clear. If I see bullet rip through his motherfucking face, let's show him how that feel. Been outside, I been doing this shit, not a deep, but I'm in that field. Too authentic, I'm super real. 2%, this is super pill. When I'm at around, he ready to drill. Nah, for real, nah, for real.
It's super pill, not really. How much drug use we reached about for 10s and it's a drug, man. For 10s. Don't die. Try not to. It's it.
just asked him. I just fell asleep, Zany in pajama. Yeah, the clip on.
Pajama. I just asked Santa. Money in Santana.
I asked him for 2 supervisors, and he haven't yet to give me any supervisor that I asked for, and that's illegal.
Thank you for 1,000 likes.
February 12th, 2025, officers responded to an active shoplifting incident at Ulta Beauty.
Come on. Yes, ma'am, I am.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's go back in.
Go back in the inside?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I can't even make it to my car. I'm not gonna run, sir.
I know you're not.
Oh, okay.
Even though no.
I got enough money to buy all of this. I don't know where
That's
it's
cool.
I'm gonna buy it, so could I walk out? No?
The time to buy it was back then.
Back then.
Loss prevention office or anything? No.
He's the security
Is there
guard.
anywhere we have that we can do this? Okay. Can I bring her back there? Or?
Yeah. I asked him could I buy the item,
Well,
but
you concealed them, so no.
Okay.
We're gonna press charges, obviously.
Okay.
Ma'am, come sit down here, please.
You take the stuff out for me. Make it very easy.
Ma'am, leave
I'm
it alone.
taking this stuff
Yeah, come
out.
sit down.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No problem.
What's that bag? Let me see
This, I came in here with that. I only
Okay,
use
that's
that
fine.
bag right there.
That's fine. Thank you.
I've been very nice to you. I didn't try to run from you or anything.
Right thing.
I mean, I feel like you can give me a warning. This is my first time doing
That's
it.
not up to me. That's up to them.
I know, but what I'm saying is I pay for all the stuff that I have anyway.
Again,
Like,
that's up to them. What's your phone number?
sir, you said it's up to you. I don't want to be rude, but I know that I lost my job 2 months ago, and I used to come in here all the time and spend like my whole paycheck basically. Yeah, I know I was wrong, and I have learned my lesson. Trust me, I would never do this again. I would never come back to your store. I would buy every item that I have in my bag, literally.
Well, you're not gonna come back anyway because you're gonna trespass.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm not coming back in. No, I'm saying I'm not
But,
coming
you
back
know,
in.
We have so
Sorry.
many things that we could have offered you if you just gave
Give
us
me
a little like,
a-
heads up and
I
everything
can't
Give me
hear
a-
you,
just
sir.
try to get me out of my address.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, I can't hear you.
Those are hers, obviously.
Some of that stuff I already had in my
Ma'am,
purse.
sit down, please.
No, I'm sitting down, sir. You act like I'm trying to be rude. I'm just trying to make sure you get what you're
Everything else
supposed
I
to get.
cannot confirm minus his health, but these guys. I
Minus
cannot
the what?
confirm them. Those are all, they should be hers. These are the only ones that are hers. Okay.
Molly in Santana.
I'm talking. Can I speak with him? Because
No.
I can't speak with him anymore. You just said it's up to him for me to speak
I'm
with him.
conducting an investigation.
No, I understand you're conducting an investigation, but I'm
Okay,
talking
but
to
you
him.
cannot speak to him. He's working right now.
He just told me I can speak with him. He had no problem with that. I just don't want to lose my sexy name. I don't want to lose my housing. I have 4 kids. I don't lose my housing.
Okay, so you worry about the wrong thing.
No, I'm just trying to speak to him to see if I can buy the items instead. Because it's the same thing. I didn't leave the store. They got all the items.
Are you familiar with your Miranda warning?
Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand that?
I don't understand when you're being rude and you're a man. Like, what are you being rude for if I'm trying to buy something?
You have the right to remain silent and not
I'm
answer any
asking
questions.
you
You
another
understand
question. I'm asking, could I speak with him because he has the
That? At
authority
this time, you are
to
not
do
able to
it.
speak with him.
But he doesn't want to speak with him. You're saying that I can't speak with him, and I'm just trying to save myself from going to jail because my son is there.
I'm no longer having this conversation. I'm
No.
letting him conduct the investigation.
No, I understand. I was just
So
saying,
we're
could I
gonna let
buy
you
it? That's
slowly-
all.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because if you were gonna buy it, we would have done it the first time.
Okay, but everyone makes mistakes. But okay.
Of course we do. Yes, but
Don't. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this.
Okay.
All right. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand that?
Anything can and will be.
Yes.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
I need you to verbally confirm whether
I'm
or not you
handicapped, so I can't. Like, I'm mentally
Okay, so you
bipolar
are physically.
disorder.
Okay, so you are physically
And
unable.
schizophrenic.
Okay, so you're saying you're mentally incapable of giving me a statement.
I'm not.
Are you or are you not
I
capable
am.
of giving me a statement?
I am.
What's schizophrenic?
Schizophrenic is when you hear voices.
Schizophrenic?
Oh my God, whatever that.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
All right, so do you wish to give me a statement?
No, not really. What I'm giving you a statement for when I can't recall exactly what I want to be
So you're
verbatim.
refusing to give you're refusing to give a statement.
You saying that it really don't matter at this point anyway, so, you know.
I'm asking you.
You saying it
Are
don't
you
matter at this
refusing to
point.
give a statement?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
I'm just trying to let you know that
May I read you your Miranda warnings and then I can talk to you?
I don't understand them for you to be
Okay,
reading them
you
to
haven't
me.
let me read them.
Okay, but I don't understand what
All right,
you
you have
just
the right
asked.
to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that?
I am slow. Like, you can call my mom. You want me to call my mom so she'll be able to translate it to me? Because I don't have my full.
Okay, so what part of that don't you understand? That
I don't
you have the right
understand
to
it.
remain silent and not answer any
I don't
questions.
understand none of that.
Okay, so you're refusing. You're waiving your
I'm
right.
telling
Okay.
you that I have a disability.
Okay.
So, hey,
All right,
I tried to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me, so I'm trying to talk to you either. Because I done seen too many people on Instagram get caught stealing, and y'all give them a warning. I'm asking you to pay for everything that I got. So it's even fair. Like, I learned my lesson. I'm blocked from the store, so I don't understand what's going on. Did you call Officer what you calling from me?
Who? No.
What you got?
He is funny.
Very funny. What are you gonna ask for if he gonna say that?
Mac, I just take your wonderful picture. Please.
No, ain't nobody
May I have
taking
one by name and date of birth?
You can take it like this though, but
No, I got one for
cool.
you.
As long as you got one, I ain't taking no picture. It might
It's
make
gonna be a
it
black female.
You're not the supervisor. The supervisor rides a white truck. You're not the supervisor.
Okay.
Trust me.
And what do you need the supervisor for?
Because I need to speak to him. That's
Who?
why. Bullard. I need to speak with Bullard. And if I can't speak with Bullard, I need to speak to Ryan Patterson. That's who I need to speak with.
Came up with a female born in '94, same first and last name. She is on Florida inmate for grand theft, Palms and Lake, something active history of felony theft, 31 criminal mischief, resist with 31 LEO, and Act 31.
And I served my time for that years ago, 8 years ago. So who
1026,
cares?
ma'am. Can you 103 that to me, please?
I don't have a warrant or anything, do I?
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
Here's how I cut my insurance bill in half from $170 to just $85 a month. I've been using the same car insurance since I got my first car. No tickets, no claims, but my rates just kept going up every single year for no reason. I tried everything to bring down my insurance costs, but nothing worked for me like Jerry. With Jerry, I put in my car information only once, and Jerry compared quotes with different.
Stand up, you're being detained. You're not under arrest at this point.
No, I'm going to put my glasses on so
No,
you
you're
don't
not.
break them. I'll show you I'm going to put them on.
They always say that. He is under
As long as
arrest.
you don't break them, because they $700, baby.
Okay.
And that's me.
Have a seat. Thank you.
You're doing too much for no reason. Be a man. No, it did not come over $900. It came over $900? Oh, okay. Just know I'm claustrophobic, just to let you know.
Okay, that's fine. You need medics at any point, let me know.
Yeah, I need medics now. I said I need medics.
I need to know for what before I call.
Oh, I'm feeling like I'm finna pass out.
You feel like you're pass out?
Y'all can have a panic attack.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Thank you.
I'll call once we get outside.
Thank you.
I told you that.
No, you wouldn't even let me talk to the man. You talking about you.
He don't want to talk to you.
He did want to talk to me until you started being a
All right,
little
no
hoe.
problem. No problem.
Until you started being a little hoe.
All right, no problem.
He could have really got your ass. Please, I
Mm.
ain't trying to get down here to my damn car. You know, bad demon.
Don't play with your life like that.
Play with my life?
Yeah.
You must don't know. I'm a NASCAR mother driver.
That's fine. You
Okay, I'm claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic.
Whatever you want is you so smart, sir. You so smart. You shouldn't have been a damn
Sit back, please. Sit back.
You should. I can't sit back. My hands behind my back.
Okay, I need the seatbelt.
Okay, sir. My hands is behind my back. I'm at my lowest
So
point.
you don't want me to put you in the seatbelt?
I ain't say I want you to put my seat, but you said
Okay,
sit
so I
back.
have to
I'm
reach
sitting
across.
back.
I have to reach across.
Okay,
you to put the
and I'm
seatbelt
sitting
on.
back. What you want me to do?
Okay, all right.
Because you aren't supposed to be detaining me anyways. A female officer supposed to
I'm not supposed to do what?
detain me. A female officer supposed to come to search me.
That's not true.
That is true, but all right. Move in these cuffs.
Okay.
I don't know who you.
So we're gonna
They
fix
gotta
it.
be a rookie. Yeah, could you call the sergeant for me? Because I asked for the sergeant, and I'm allowed to get the sergeant. You ain't got a manhandling me, because I ain't manhandling you. If I'm telling you the cuff's too small, what you pushing my elbow to the front
Ma'am,
for?
unfortunately, I just so happen to be a man, and I am handling you. But manhandling
look
you,
what
I'm not.
Look how tight these damn cuffs is. I can't even move my red.
Ma'am, I can put
This shit put-
I can
look.
put my 2 fingers inside.
But
of the
I'm
cuffs,
telling you that
okay?
they're hurting my arm. It ain't even nothing.
Okay.
See? That shit is bruising
All right,
my
if you
arm.
stop
Look.
moving, if you
Because
stop
I'm trying to
moving,
show you it's
should-
bruising my
okay.
arm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because find you somebody to play with and call the sergeant. Because I don't know what you got going on. You mad about petty shit, stealing shit.
I'm right outside
Be
the
mad
store
about all
in the
these
parking lot.
homicides y'all got to solve. That y'all don't solve. Y'all don't be knowing what be going on around here. Y'all just be doing shit, halfway doing shit. I'm in that mother white Tesla right here. That's why I tried to turn to go straight, to go around to the other side. I'm in a white Tesla. Another that's stealing right along with me. But y'all gonna get me too stupid.
You have the itemized receipt?
Yes.
Was it all just makeup products or
It's a mixture.
mixture?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it all this
Yes.
stuff right here?
Yep.
Okay. You know what the total came out to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love that. And this is, as far as we know, this is everything that she took?
Thousand.
Okay. All right, cool. So everything's recovered.
Yep.
I'll just get pictures of that stuff that I have to list it in my report. And then you have footage from...
Come on, what?
Take this stuff off of me.
You can't take no touch me.
Okay, ma'am.
Please call a female officer. Yeah, call a female officer, please. You not finna search. You not finna touch. You told me I'm finna take off my clothes. What the fuck I look like?
Ain't nobody said you was
You
gonna
said take off your stuff.
Ma'am, don't you have jewelry on?
Yeah, but you said take off your.
Don't you have jewelry on?
My earrings ringing. I just told you it's my what you call.
Okay, you cannot have any loose articles on you.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Guess what? I ain't killed nobody, so I will be out clear as day.
That's fine.
Yeah, what you saying? You trying to hurt a female? You must ain't got no females in your life.
My family don't steal, sweetheart.
And I don't either. But I ain't finna. But like I said, I would pay for it. So that ain't stealing because I got the money to pay for it. Stealing is when you don't have the money to
Okay,
pay for it.
all right, no problem. You prove your point.
Yeah, I'm trying to prove my point. That's all I'm trying to prove. My point.
Okay.
You'll roll my window because I'm not trying to argue with you, sir, and make you.
No, you're not finna make me. You're not finna run me. No.
I'm not trying to run you.
You asked me to roll it down, so it's gonna stay rolled down.
Okay, sir.
All right. You said you was claustrophobic, so now your window gonna stay down.
Right. Okay.
With the AC on.
Okay.
So you don't think I'm torturing you?
You are torturing me.
Okay. All right, you want stuff from me?
Yes.
And I need stuff from you.
Okay.
Right now, I do not readily have a female available, but I need to get these items off of you so I can get you
Well,
out
take
of
my
here.
earrings off.
Okay.
Well, could I put it in my car so nobody don't steal it?
Where's your car?
My car is down there, the white Tesla.
I'd rather it go with you so we can keep track of it. I can't speak for it if it's left in your car in a parking lot.
Yeah, but this is a necklace. This necklace is $10,000. I don't want to do that.
That's why we're going to take care of it.
I don't understand why I just can't pay for the stuff.
That's not up to me. I told you that. That's up to the store. And they decided that they were going to prosecute. That's not up to me.
You wasn't even letting it be up to you once he said okay. And
it can't.
Started.
1 second.
My necklace?
Yes.
Don't take my necklace.
Could you take it to my son then? Could you take
Other
it
people gamble? I don't know.
to my son? Wait, let me do it. Let me do it because I want you to pop my necklace because my necklace is very popular.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
Experience on
You
what?
gotta take it off. No, let me do it. 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 I got it. I got it. Because this can't be replaced. And here's the ring. It ain't gonna come out. Ow! What the? It ain't gonna come out. Don't take my. Yeah, just let the gun club people take it out when they put the oil on there. Ain't nothing else on
You
me.
got to take the bracelets. Yes,
Let me do it. I do it.
And what keeps ringing on you?
It's they calling my phone from my car, and my car ain't gonna keep doing it.
Where's your watch?
It's an eye tag thing. It's in my shoes. It's gonna vibrate over your back. Yes, it is. I got it in my shoes, so that way, pull this thing up. If you pull the back of this up, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it if you pull the back of this up. So
No,
yeah.
it's not. Where is it?
I don't got it. And you cannot touch me. Officer cannot touch a female. I'm gonna sue you guys, and I'm gonna make sure I call my uncle too.
You cannot go. Where is it? Is it
I need
inside
to.
of you?
Yes, it's inside my private part. Yeah, that's what it says. It's inside my private part. And you cannot touch my private part. Because if you touch my private part, y'all gonna get sued.
Is it inside of there?
It's in my drawers. It's in my drawers.
Okay, so I have to warn you that introduction of contraband to a secure facility.
Call the female officer so she can dig in my drawers.
I just told you I do not have one.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I can't go in because you don't got no female officer to check me. You ain't finna stick your hands in my pants.
I didn't ask you that.
Okay, so I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
And it's inside of your
pants.
Inside of your pants or inside
my
of your
drawers, my drawers with my pants.
And what is
I got on board shorts and I got it in the middle of my crouch. I always put it in the middle of my crouch. So yeah, that's what it said.
Is that a phone?
No, it's not a phone. It's an Apple Watch. The new Apple Watch that just came out, the black ones.
She has some type of device on her.
Yes,
I believe it may be in her pants area. She said it's in her crotch area. Obviously, I'm not going to go in there. I took all the other loose items she has on her. Can you just try to get that out of her?
Hello. Hi. How are you? Good. What do you got on you? Nothing. I got shit on me.
Okay, turn around.
You can pull it, the bottom right here.
Is that your phone?
That's my Apple Watch.
Oh, do you have it on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that off.
Huh? I don't have it on me.
Oh, okay. So loud.
Yeah, I know it is.
She just has a pad on. She has a pad.
What's that ring?
It's her Apple Watch. She said.
That's what I'm saying. It's not on her wrist.
Oh.
That's what I'm
Where's your Apple Watch at?
And my Apple Watch, that's what's ringing, my Apple Watch.
No, but where is it?
My Apple Watch is connected to my tag thing. You know how you find your devices and stuff?
Yeah.
So that's
She asked you, where is it?
Shut up! Damn, shut up! I can't even talk. Man, I'm not talking to him no more. Because he is too rude. He's been rude since day one. I'm telling him my son is over there, and he don't want to let me buy the stuff from in the store because he want to take some out of the tag. I don't got time for him.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'd rather get in in the car with you and talk to you. If I can't get in the car and talk with you, I don't want to be dealt with him. This man is rude.
Listen.
I don't got time for that.
So where is your Apple Watch?
My son is across the street.
Okay.
Came over here to get a couple items and to go back and pick my son up. Only thing I asked this guy for from day one. At first, the dude in there, the altar dude in there that's, I guess, in the room or whatever he calls himself, at first, that man was fine with it. Like, me paying for the stuff and going on about my business. He don't want me, he want me to be arrested instead of paying for the shit. You get what I'm saying? And my son is across the street, meaning DCF going to get my son.
Okay, listen, where is this noise coming from?
It's a iTag.
Okay, but where
iTag in my shoe. All my shoes is iTag. You ain't never seen it on TikTok?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, all my shoes are iTag. Even my Jordans. I take the tongue out of it and I insert
it. The tag is in your shoe?
Mm-hmm. You can't see it.
What do you mean?
All my those shoes right there. All my
into
shoes
your
like
shoe?
that. All my shoes like that. My Jordans like that. My Nikes like that. My New Balance like. You go buy the tag. You're gonna have them remove your insert, the bottom of your shoe or the inside of your shoe, depending on where you want it, and they're gonna insert it inside your shoe. So you can always find your devices.
No way.
Yeah, Google it. TikTok.
But it's heavier than the other shit and the other one.
Ain't no damn air tag in that shoe. It's inside of her clothes.
Ma'am, I don't want to ride with him. I don't feel safe riding with him. I asked him for 2 supervisors, and he have yet to give me any supervisor that I asked for, and that's illegal for you to do. If I'm asking for higher authority, that means I want higher authority. I need a supervisor now. I'm getting tired of him. He really wrecking my patience. I'm dead ass serious. He wrecking my patience because I don't care nothing about nothing. Only thing I care about is my son.
Give me the phone.
No.
Give me the phone.
I'm gonna get her the phone. I ain't giving. You better not reach between my motherfucking legs. Okay. I ain't finna argue with you. I don't care as long as I told my I need to tell him. And I got another phone. You ain't gonna do shit about it. Mad ass. Y'all get bullied in school. That's why y'all be trying to be officers.
I'm not doing anything for you. I've already contacted a supervisor. They said they would be on the way to speak to you. I've already called medics for you. I've already been more. It's on. Yeah, it's on. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for grabbing between my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Could you put my handcuffs in the front? Because I am pregnant and then I can't even hold the phone up.
I cannot put your handcuffs in the front.
I'm pregnant, so technically they're supposed to be in the front. I said I need you to come to the outlet, West Palm Beach outlet. My car here is at the outlet. I need you to pick King up. I need you to take King to my people, but I need you to get my car because I know that your car is not gonna make it to my people. You know what I'm saying? I already got gas, I already got everything. I let my auntie know that I'm in jail, but I'm gonna bum myself out. So let her know that. I already got my car information because I don't want my baby to go to DC. Come to the outlet. I know what you're saying. It's gonna be sent out here for you to do it. I just need you. That place closed at 5:30. I just need you to make it before 5:30. I really need you to come get my car so you'll be able to make it. So you'll be able to make it to where you're going with him because I know that your car is not gonna make it. I'm at the outlet.
You want me to put your property?
Put my property in
all
my trunk.
All of your jewelry inside of there.
In the trunk.
All right, along with your purse.
Along with my purse.
All right, and
I
you
just
want
want
me
my
to
phone.
leave the key in the car.
Correct. You gonna put my purse in the trunk with all my stuff, and then
Okay.
cause you know people be looking at people wonder.
Okay.
And then my car keys, you can leave them inside the car.
Okay.
Bro, it sucks. I'm not getting any loot.
Was charged with grand theft. The total value of the stolen merchandise was $978. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.
Grand theft. Get back to use the restroom. Hopefully I don't get killed. I didn't get killed. Hmm. Violence. Ugh.
See two taser incidents that cause huge problems for officers. This officer tases her own partner, but first, this male finds out what happens when you steal an officer's taser.
Officer, pal, can you stand up real quick? You got a warrant. Stand up. You got a warrant.
Yeah, warrant for what? No,
Violation of probation. Yes, violation of probation.
For what though? No, for what? Y'all
You're gonna get charges now. You are gonna get charges now.
For what?
Stop.
I'm not playing. I'm getting charged for. What am I getting charged for? Tell me. Then I'll chill.
No, you got a violation of probation. Put your hands. Don't explain everything, okay? It's not with anything with us. Now turn around.
What you mean not with y'all? I didn't do anything. I've been working.
You got a violation. Turn around.
For what?
They will explain it. We don't have to tell you. Now turn around or you're going to get
You have to tell me.
No, we don't. You got a warrant, a valid warrant, and I am telling you right now.
Okay, so I'm asking you guys, what is the valid before we get to any
Violation of probation.
What violation?
They'll explain everything.
Okay, can I have somebody? Listen, I'm only saying this because I just went through this.
Okay.
And I didn't do anything wrong. And I only sat for 3 months and I just got back out for no reason.
You were going to get charges. If you don't put your hands behind your back, you have a valid warrant in the system.
What warrant? They didn't send me no warrant, no nothing.
They don't have to send you a
That's
warrant.
the they do. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Stop. Calm down.
Calm what down?
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
You're just gonna get tased, man. I'm not gonna keep asking.
All right, I'll put your hands behind your back.
Don't
Put your hands behind your
I'm running. Running.
Don't go! We're going to catch charges! Open the door!
What the fuck? What's going on?
No!
Open the door.
Unlock the door.
Unlock the door. What the fuck?
Stop.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Get out right now. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my fucking God, bro! What the fuck, man? Bro, y'all not finna tell me what my arrest for? Or my warrant? Why you think I care about that taser? You wanna man, bro! Well, I didn't do shit. What you talking about, man? I didn't do nothing. I ain't talking about them saying, bro. You can't be going back, man. Well, I didn't do shit. What's my warrant for? Could you please tell me? I'm his cousin. What's my warrant? Hey, tase me, ass. Tase me. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, stop. Tase me. Bitch ass. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Please. Tase me. Get him. Tase me. Bitch ass. Tase me. Cuz, stop. Nigga, make it worse. I'm talking about me. I'm a dog. What's wrong with you? What you talking about? What you talking about? Why you not tough, nigga? I'm a dog. I told you that. That's what I'm saying, you bitch ass nigga. I'm a dog, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? A real dog. What you got for, bitch ass nigga? What you talking about? That's it.
Good shot.
shackles here. In the trunk in my bag. In the center pouch. Why don't you just go in? You were fine.
No, bro. I told you. I ain't do shit. I've been working. Hang up just broke my wrist. You just cuss off me, man.
No, they're not coming off you.
See my wrist? I can't even move it.
Well, why don't you just listen?
All y'all do is just sit me up on the bed. That's it.
When we get the shackles on, you will get sitting down.
Man, listen.
You fought with us multiple times.
Because I told you had to tell me something. Y'all
hit me in my face.
I didn't hit you in the face.
Yes, you did.
I hit you in the face.
Yeah, good job. You got 2 more charges now.
I ain't getting no more charges.
It's all on video, so we'll sir. Put me on your side. Are you ready? No. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Come on, what? Dog, help me up.
7195.
Hey, man. So what's going on, officer?
Relax, okay?
I'm relaxed.
Please relax.
As relaxed I'm gonna ever be, because this right here.
We're gonna take you down, and we got some questions we gotta ask you, Mr. Okay? Calm down.
So,
please.
Hit the weight room. Especially me. What's up? Hit the weight room. Okay. I feel like I feel good. Yeah, my wrist hurts.
You got a garbage?
Oh, shit. Do you one of y'all mind getting me a wet towel?
I'm gonna wipe your face and give you some water, okay?
Ooh,
I'm sorry, that's the mama in me. Let me know when you're ready for some water. Your adrenaline just going down now.
You guys good? I'm gonna go run
This suspect was charged with disarming a peace officer, resisting, obstructing, battery to a law enforcement officer, and escaping a criminal arrest. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
What's up, guys? How's it going? You guys didn't finish your chicken. Are you gonna pick it up?
These are the people that are involved. Like, our ambulance came, they said they weren't hurt.
What happened? What happened? Hello?
Oh my.
I said twice. What happened?
We trying to figure out. We trying to find the person.
Who's the driver?
We trying to find her.
Who drove? Which one of you three was driving the car?
We wasn't driving. That's what we trying to
So the other one just mysteriously vanished in air?
Yeah.
Okay. You think I'm gonna believe that?
I don't know what you want to believe.
Whose car is it? Okay, so you were driving. Yes, no. Alright, you aggravated me.
Oh my. You trying to take me, but stop!
Do not pull away from me.
Bree, get my phone! Bree, get my phone.
You're obviously not in a good idea right this second.
Stop!
Hey! Stop! Yep.
Taser, I'm gonna stop.
Friendly fire just occurred when another officer fired her taser. When a taser is deployed, 2 separate probes are fired. One probe hit the suspect, while the other hit the officer who is on the ground with him.
No more teeth!
Are you kidding me?
Hey, maybe! You gotta push back!
Dude, come on,
back!
shoes!
Get us some more cars up here now. Back! Now! Back! You go back! Back! Back!
Hey, calm down!
Back up!
Bro, what's your name? You got my phone!
Sit down.
Back now! Back up!
What's your
now! Back!
I'm right here.
Back!
You mentioned me into someone else's property.
1103.
What's your name
Back.
and badge number? Ma'am, they just tased me.
Yeah, he did, because you were fighting with an officer.
I'm not fighting. Come on.
Stand up!
He's got everything on him. He's still got needles in his foot.
against the car. Turn around and stand against the car.
I am. I don't have nothing on me. Bree! Bree, are you going to help me?
You're under arrest for drinking and driving.
Okay. Bree!
Have a seat.
Are you going to help me?
Back up now or you're going to jail.
What?
Last warning. Everybody back up now. Charlie 37 started bus. That motherfucker bit me like an animal.
He bit you?
Yeah, all through here. Lift me up under here. You gotta take this down for me, will you?
Okay.
Harder. Oh.
Can we get a band-aid on it?
You, come with me. Go over here.
Do you have anything on you that's going to stick me or poke me?
No.
Nothing? All right, go ahead and take a seat.
Have a seat. Those other two are gonna go to jail here in a second. Back up!
I'm on the sidewalk.
Did you? I told. All right.
I'm on the sidewalk. Man. Nope,
You're going to jail too. You're going to jail too.
Hey,
I said.
Hey, I didn't move.
Mother.
I have my hands on you. Push my head down like that. Oh my God, I'm not moving anything. Come on, dog. Look at me. I'm proud you're looking at me like that. Like I'm a criminal. Bullshit. I didn't do shit.
It's called misconduct in an emergency.
I didn't do anything, dude. Nothing.
How many times can somebody tell you to go back? I told you to move back 10 times.
How you gonna look at me like that and do nothing, dude? You're a whole ass police officer. Do something. The fuck is this? Hey, how's on the
Misconduct in an
sidewalk?
emergency, will you? The other one comes back, he goes too.
Silver 2014 Chevy.
Can you check him out? He was tasered. One in the back of that car.
This guy right here.
I don't know if he got it or not.
You did. I got him. Brooklyn got you, just so you know.
Brooklyn got me.
Yeah, that wasn't me who shot you.
You guys deploy at all?
This one is that person there?
Sorry, talk. Good. No, I got tasered. I got tasered.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Molly lit me up.
Well, I'll wake you up. There you go.
Brooklyn didn't tase. You tased me. I tased him.
No, Brooklyn tased.
Brooklyn swears up and down they did not
He
tase.
tased and it hit your arm. Heather watched all of it.
Well, they're saying they didn't shoot taser. I'm
I
telling
shot
you.
the second one.
You got me in the arm.
That wasn't me. Heather literally watched it.
Are you guys sure nobody tased from you guys? You guys didn't deploy tasers at all?
Yeah.
All right. No, he bit the shit out of me.
For fuck's sake. That's disgusting.
Yeah, he bit the shit out of me.
Are you kidding?
That's him biting me.
That skin for sure. Oh yeah, you're bleeding.
Sorry, you got me in the arm.
My bad.
I got him.
You were on top of him.
Well, yeah, because he was biting me.
Yeah, that's when I got him. He stopped afterwards.
They're drunk. They hit a pole.
Bronco in his leg, or was he just stuck in his pants?
In his leg, yeah. Yeah, he had one in his leg and he got me in the arm.
I didn't mean to. You guys were on top of each other. I'm
Damn,
sorry.
I really thought that I thought that guy got you. I thought
He
that
didn't have
they
a
shot at
cartridge
the
in his
same
taser.
time.
I heard somebody else taser, so I said, okay.
Yeah, I was yelling for everybody else to know.
My bad.
I started yelling.
Sorry.
The first suspect that was arrested was charged with driving under a suspended license, driving under the influence, resisting arrest, and felony assault on a police officer. The second suspect was charged with misconduct at an emergency scene and resisting arrest. They are both innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
This is exactly why being a cop is not for everybody.
Use the restroom, guys. Right.
because when things turn up, you can't go the other way or hide in the corner. And I have seen that happen in my career, because on television shows and movies, they try to make policing look glamorous, but in actuality, it can be dangerous and downright scary. Now, in this first video, we are seeing up close adrenaline and instincts collide in seconds, because as soon as this begins, the officer wastes no time in giving orders to this guy. And I love that, because as a cop, you should never give these guys time to think when business needs to be taken care of. Because think about it, what would you do if a suspect refused to follow an order? Beg and plead? No, because police are trained to take control. But what the suspect was doing was trying to draw the officers into a back and forth so he could think about his next move. This next part was crazy, because what goes through an officer's mind when the very tool that's meant to control a suspect gets taken from you? And I believe they told him to turn around 8 times, because honestly, I would have tased him by number 3. And I believe one officer had his cuffs out and the other had his taser out, and maybe they should have created some distance and tased him sooner. And per the Philly PD, the taser should be worn on the opposite side of your gun, but in this situation, it was already in his hand. Now luckily for him, he dropped the taser, but now he's got way more problems to deal with than just a warrant, just stupidity at the highest level. But if that wasn't bad enough, in this next one, a cop actually uses the taser, but unfortunately on the wrong person. And this is something you don't want. We have an officer who goes to cuff a seemingly calm guy, but that quickly goes out the window. And we've seen this before, and it's that moment when a suspect resists and it turns into a full-blown struggle. And let me tell you, when you get into these struggles, sometimes it's hard to tell if the suspect is just trying to get away or they're actively trying to injure you or worse. Then the unexpected happened, because although the backup officer likely had good intentions, she readies her taser, pulls the trigger, but hits her partner instead of the suspect. And many departments do train their officers in tasers in the academy, and it is a yearly
Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji. Moisturized with vitamin B3.
You better not be using all the Old Spice.
We made 500K today, guys.
I got eyes on the back of my head, I can see shit. I know when to dodge when you stab me in the back. Bitch, I swear that the whole entire world is against me. I told her I just wanna be friends, but she texts me. Just want you to text me, I don't want no extra. You say that you like me, well I think you messed up. I'm a neutral person, I'm afraid to do shit. I just have a bunch of thoughts I don't know what to do with. You say that you love me, but I know you're tired of me. It's okay, I'm tired of me, I know I'm not your ecstasy. Hate when I'm not texting you, I hate when you're not texting me. Feel like there's a barricade because I can't say anything. Wish that I could tell you, but I'm used to hiding everything. I know that it's dumb that I got used to hiding everything. I know that it feels like sometimes you don't know the real me.
What happened? Retard.
But I just can't help it. I can't explain how bad it's been. The cards that I've been dealt with. I've had cool times, not all the time. There's something that's been killing me. Falling apart, it's tearing me unwillingly. Wait, no, I'm cool. Don't worry about me, I think that I'll be fine as long as I'm just following the rules. I live inside my head, that's not a great thing, but it's keeping me alive.
Let's play some next, guys. Yo, it's Ben. How you doing? Kill this guy. Like I'm getting it, never coming home. Living like I'm dead. No. He's dead. Kill him right here. Good fight. More. Sit the down. Sit the fuck down. Don't pipe up in my chat. Good job, man. Everywhere. Feeling like I'm supposed to be. That's a nice kill. The post and started.
I don't care if you call me a stalker. 3 a.m. I'm outside, I'm walking. Out here striving, I'm just looking for some water.
This is the risky. And so many fake red skulls, bro. So many fake red skulls. Kind of sad. No way that guy had the name Daniel. What the heck? Seems like nothing good on YouTube now. Nothing good on YouTube. not rush me, man. Oh, 600K if I could do this. That would be nice. Get that, brother. Oh, we made profit on both accounts now. That's good.
I'll start looking up some stuff as like a backup plan.
Okay.
Joey just called with the head of security. Somebody said that the Erie cops can arrest you for mass hysteria.
Okay, they can ban me. I'm going.
They're telling me they're gonna deny you entry once you go.
Okay, they can do it once I get there then.
Alright. I'll start looking up some stuff as like a backup plan.
Okay.
Joey just called with the head of security. Somebody said that the Erie cops can arrest you for mass hysteria.
Okay, they can ban me. I'm going.
They're telling me they're gonna deny you entry once you go.
Okay, they can do it once I get there then.
Alright. I'll start looking up some stuff as like a backup plan.
Okay.
Joey just called with the head of security. Somebody said that the Erie cops can arrest you for mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria, I never. No, he's not doing. Okay.
Here we go again. Another one of your favorite fits. Ruined by a phone. Enough is enough.
Stick by my side and fight with me until the whole entire world ends. You don't have to go that far from me, my friend. Passageways are clearing, I can't see, but I still pretend. Worthless things and dodging families, how my life is spent. Picking up my soul and then replacing it like surgery. Now I'm running into walls of perjury. Balancing my time while being spent will just not work for me. I don't speak to people that emit toxicity. Souls being crushed, but I do not mind it. Woke up in the morning and I still feel like shit. Why does everybody decide to ignore me? Katie steady failing, I'ma die before I'm 40. I'm shorty, staying in public, low-key, I'm frosty. Flexing friends and having fun will make me salty. I don't fuck with all these girls that's acting naughty. I just wanna go home and drink my coffee. But no, really, I'm fine. It's just these petty problems that's haunting my mind. Wind keeps on moving and I'm turning blind. See out my head, I can't see out my eyes. Blurring my vision, I can't find my glasses. Slowing my movement, I move like molasses. Falling asleep in all of my classes. Nothing but hate's what I get when I'm passive. Act like a victim, then leaving a stretcher. Nothing to say because I'm a go-getter. Hiding my plate and it's under my sweater. Asking what's wrong, I'm just under the weather. All black Vans on with the black pants to
Come on, let's get some loot.
see the future through this big ass hat. Fill up with acid, I'm taking a bath. Leaving the world with my complicated math.
Crazy? What do you mean you just seen the clip, bro?
It's a book. Take it for 1.1K likes. Let's go.
The emergency, please. Hi, I'm at the abandoned building by Old Sacramento. Which abandoned building? Do you know the address? I don't know the address. It's the only one right here between Rail Yard and fucking Old Sacramento.
Okay. Do you know the cross street near Rail Yard?
High Street.
Okay. What's going on?
I've been doing this for a long time. You got me fucked up. You're not coming out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
So he started knifing me. He tried to molest me.
Okay, I need you to tell me more of where you are because you're mapping near Jaboom Street. Does that sound right? Does that sound right?
Huh?
Are you near
You're back,
the
guys.
bridge?
You alright? Grab this. Hey, big rip. Alright, guys. I'm back.
Hey, like 3 breads.
Okay. Can you tell me more about what's happening?
He tried to molest me, and he threw a knife at me.
Who?
This guy, Johnny.
Do you know who he is? I mean, like, are you cousins? Like,
He still
friends?
have a kid. Like, it was my boyfriend, but he's like playing games.
Okay, did he hit you with the knife?
Stole my stay. He stole my stab. He stole how stuff from my house. Yeah, it's just a messed up situation.
Is he still there?
Yes.
Okay, does he still have the knife?
No, he threw it at me.
Did it hit you?
No, but he has my BB gun. He tried to sue me with it.
Okay, well, officers are going to want to make sure you're okay. I just want to make sure you don't need an ambulance or anything like that.
I don't need an ambulance, no.
Okay.
He has anyway, he needs to go to jail for his warrant.
Do you know what warrant it is?
For failure to register.
Do you know his last name?
Porta. You shouldn't do that to me, motherfucker. Thinking you're going to play me into it. The fuck? You don't do that to people. You don't steal people's stuff.
You better stop! Johnny, stop! I'm gonna take you to the ground! Stop! Drop the gun! Drop it! He's got a gun to his head. Johnny, stop! Johnny, stop!
Hey, people on the truck. He's continuing to get the gun to his head. We can't call it to be the gun or not. He's walking with God on the water.
Don't want the water. Let me drink off your after, please.
I can't see anything.
No. I see him.
He's still walking with God. He's running. He's getting towards the water.
Copy. So walking north down towards water.
Let's.
We do have information that on that.
I don't know if it's BB gun. I just looked as though it's firearms.
Come on, Chime. Hook me up, Chime.
I'm not sure if it's a BB gun. I'm sure it's a...
Oh shit. Oh crap.
Under the water. We've lost visual.
Northern contact team's going with announcements from Sacramento Police Department. Any and all pedestrians, we need you to come up to the bike trail with your hands up at this point. Sac PD K9, Johnny Belcorda, we know that you are hiding down there. We do not want to have to hurt you. We need you to come out with your hands up, nothing in your hand, and surrender. You are completely surrounded. Attention on the ground, attention on the ground. This is the Sacramento Police Department. Johnny Balcorda, you are completely surrounded. We know that you are hiding down by the riverbed. We need you to come out with your hands up, nothing in your hands, and surrender peacefully. Sacramento Police Department K-9, Johnny Balcorda, if you decide to flee, we will send a dog. That dog will find you, and that dog will bite you. We do not want to have to hurt you. Come out now, surrender peacefully, with your hands up in the air, and walk up to the bike trail. Attention on the ground, this is the Sacramento Police Department. Any and all pedestrians, including fishermen, we need you to come up to the bike trail at this point with your hands up.
I think the only we got running. People are running. People are running on the island over there. Back. Heel.
Johnny Balcorda, we see you. We'll send the dog. Hands up right now.
Bert.
Yep.
Johnny, hands up!
Stop.
Johnny, hands
No.
I feel like crap, bro.
Drop the gun! Heel! Heel!
Hey, give up, Johnny! Give me
Stop
hands.
fighting the dog!
Give me hands. Give me another.
Give me the other
right
hand!
now.
Hand!
Hey, he hits you right. Hey, he's got a gun. Drop the gun. Drop the gun.
All right, bye.
Where's the gun? I got the gun. Hey, give up, John.
Chest seal?
Yeah. Yep. Everybody okay right here?
Let me find some blood. I got blood. He's got one in the arm. No. Get fire. Go through.
They're on their way.
I got
Dogfight. That's Yep. No, I think it's just dogfight.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't see any in his chest yet. I just got this one heavy squirter in his arm.
Often goes south just from stuff like that. Still here, yeah. Depressingly. We only made like 2.8 mil profit, bro. 2.8 mil profit. They sucks. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's play this one. Jimmy. First up to the Reaper. Get that perk. Trouble. It really bubbled. Woo, so close. So close. Oh my gosh. I was getting owned. Wrecked, bro. Android 16's out, bro. They all run, bro. They're all pussies.
Thank you for calling Capital One.
My team's Gen AI tool helps you answer customer questions faster.
We use RAG with LLMs and customize them with our data for better accuracy. That's how we got.
That's technology at Capital One.
The dessert names may be gone, but the Android updates, well, they keep coming. I've been running the Android 16 beta on my Pixel 9 Pro for the past couple days now. Now, if you've been paying attention to these updates over the years to Android, you've noticed the trend now is less and less like major overhauls and more, little subtle tweaks and refinements, little things here and there. And this latest update is almost purely...
Come on, Rick. Rick. Getting hot.
Aesthetic, especially in this first beta. Matter of fact, there aren't really any big new capabilities in this build of Android 16. It's more just that
Plankton me, nah. It's some dumb thing with a cigarette. I'm gonna remove that later. Remove that later.
it's built different. It just acts a little different. It looks a little different. It feels a little different. And I like it. You know, they started down this path a few years ago with Material Design and then Material U, and then now, of course, Google has to name everything, so this latest version is called Material 3 Expressive. But it actually makes sense because everything here is a little brighter, a little more playful, and just a little bit more expressive, kind of like real physical objects. So let's just jump right in. I'm gonna give you a tour of this fresh coat of paint that you'll probably only ever get on your phone if you also have a Google Pixel. Either way, these are my top 5 favorite new things in Android 16. So number 5 is lock screen customization. You know, they say we unlock our phones 100 times a day, so we might as well like what we see when we get there. And Android 16 has a slightly different lock screen picker than 15. You still get there the same way by long pressing the lock screen and then hitting customize down there. But then in here, it's just a little more neatly organized. First of all, I like this animation here to reveal the wallpaper selector. That's nice. They didn't have to do that. But from there, then there's the new clock customization. And with this one, all the way on the left here, you have this slider to pretty drastically change the font thickness from this bold one all the way to razor thin, if you're into that. But then also, you choose for your notifications on the lock screen if you want them to either be the full list with everything or a compact view. The compact view is just going to show the little icons underneath the time, but the full view just shows every single thing from every notification. And then you can still, of course, change your shortcuts for the left side and the right side. Just everything here, it's not like new capabilities, it's just more neatly organized to help you dial in the perfect lock screen for you. So that's a nice little update there. So then number 4, recent apps. Now normally the multitasking menu of recent apps on your phone is not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm putting this as my number 4 here for 2 main reasons. Actually, I'm gonna throw in 3. The first is that they added this drop down to every app. And if you click that, it gives you more actions for things you might want to do. And split screen is in there. So before you had to know to hit the app icon at the top and then find that. I think most people didn't know about that hidden UI, so exposing this to be not so hidden is good. And then 2 is the physics. And this one's more subtle, but part of a bigger theme with Android 16 here, which is playful and reactive physics that makes these windows and pieces of UI feel like physical objects. So you can see when I'm dragging the window around, the ones next to it also move a little bit, and then when you finally release it, then the neighboring windows bounce in. Again, it's subtle, but it's all good stuff. And also, shout out to 9to5 Google, they made a video showing the same beta but on a Pixel Pro Fold, and there's even more fun animations with the dock at the bottom and freeform floating windows as well. It kind of makes me want to daily drive a Pixel 9 Pro Fold again. It's all good stuff. But then number 3 I just decided to throw in at the end is just you can't feel it, but the haptics as you're scrolling through these is, obviously you can't like tell through the screen, but it's like every one has a little hitch point. It's kind of nice. I like it. But anyway, okay, number 3, customizing the launcher. Now again, it's going to be subtle with this one, so I'm going to hit you with this side by side to hopefully, better show you the difference between 15 and 16. But right off the bat, the non-removable at-a-glance widget, which is still non-removable, but it's at least a little bit smaller now in that top left corner. It's a little bit of a slimmer, trimmer font, and also made room for an entire new row of icons on the home screen. So there's new grid sizes available as well. But then, wallpaper customization. So, hey, if you know me, you know I like wallpapers. No shame to that. So select a new wallpaper in Android 16, and at the bottom, you'll see an effect button that shows up. And if you hit that, it brings up this whole customizer just to add effects to your background. So the shape one is pretty straightforward. It basically creates a window into your background image behind a solid color, which is picked from the colors in your picture, so it kind of matches. Then you can flip through all these shapes and colors and just kind of mess around, and it's kind of cool. It creates a unique look with the cutout. But then there's also weather, which literally adds live weather effects over your wallpaper. So if I hit fog and then hit next and select everything, basically the next time I unlock my phone, there's a bunch of fog that appears floating across my lock screen. And then I unlock and it's still there, and it takes a few seconds and then kind of burns away. The fog parts away. It's kind of random, but all right. There's also rain, which as you can see just rains full screen like that weather app in iOS used to do, or maybe it still does. There's also snow, which has given me PTSD of this past winter, but you can do that. And there's even sun, which warms up and glows with some moving lens flare across the home screen. And this slider at the bottom, you can drag it all the way left or right to add more or less of this effect. And apparently you could even mirror the weather at your current location if you wanted to. Anyway, last but not least is cinematic. So
I'm here now.
The first time you try this, you actually have to download a cinematic model from the internet. But once you check that box on a wallpaper, it just adds some subtle 3D motion to your photo. So on like a more abstract wallpaper, it doesn't do much. But if you have a picture of a kid, a person, or a pet, then it kind of does this thing where it tries to separate it from the background. You know, like the classic freshman year Adobe After Effects project where you make a video out of a photo. Anyway, I assume AI is doing this, but yeah, it's fine. It kind of brings it to life a little bit. But that brings me to number 2, new physics. And it kind of sounds cheesy at first, but it kind of, this is more in the expressive thing. Like it actually feels like they consciously went through Android and tried to make sure more things feel like physical objects. So lots of menus that were previously flat are now, it seems, more intentionally separated, so you can tell that they're all touch targets and separate items. The multitasking windows, like I mentioned earlier, they have a little bit of bounce to them, and they engage slightly with the windows around them like they have gravity. And even in notifications, I think this is where it's the most obvious. Like when you go to swipe to dismiss a notification, you can feel that it's not just removing that one notification and sliding it out. You're like unsticking it from the notifications around it. And the haptics that go along with all of this that you feel is a nice bonus too. So it really feels like you can tell the exact point that it breaks the like rubber band physics and lets you pull the notification out from the rest and swipe it away. It's really well done. I think it's the best expression of this Material 3 style in this whole phone. It's completely unnecessary. It doesn't add, it's not a feature that adds functionality. It just feels nice. But anyway, this brings me to my number 1 favorite new thing in this Android 16 beta, and I think it's probably everyone's favorite number 1 thing, which is the quick settings. The quick settings and notification panel. So I've always been a fan of Android over iOS specifically because of these quick settings, and this update levels it up again. First of all, on the surface, you can see when you pull down, the background is this glassy, transparent overlay instead of solid like Android 15 was. I kind of love it. And then there's a big new brightness slider at the top, and then these buttons up here are fun. They slightly change shape actually from round to more boxy when they're toggled. Honestly, not really sure why it does that, but it does. And then when you hit that edit button, this is where you can jump in and go crazy. So any one of these toggles can be shrunken down into half size, and then you can rearrange them and move them around however you want and do your own thing. So you can combine some bigger targets like flashlight with some smaller ones that you maybe don't use as often, and I'm just loving the customization here. And it's funny, if you ever slip up and do anything you regret or move something and you don't like it anymore, you can just hit that big undo button in the corner. Very nice. And I'm dead serious, like this is one of my favorite things about Android is the quick settings and notifications, and this update it feels like someone really thought a lot about it and considered it. Especially even like, this is a subtle thing, but the Bluetooth button here, if you touch the larger whole button, it brings up the Bluetooth menu. But if you just hit the little logo on the side, that's just a toggle to turn Bluetooth on and off. And once you know that, once you get used to it, that's smart. Like that's nice. I want to have my phone dialed in exactly how I want, and that's convenient. So that is my top 5. But you know what? As a bonus, since this really is a fresh coat of paint, here are all the other little interesting things that I noticed are overhauled in its Android 16 beta. The bottom buttons in notifications are bigger. Like the clear all button is huge, and then they also added a notification history button to the left. That's nice. and notification settings stays to the right. The status bar icons are also slightly redesigned, including slipping the battery indicator to sideways. So it used to be vertical, but this one is a little bigger, and they put the numbers inside the battery icon, and so I think it's a little bit more readable. Other phones do this already, but now it's in stock Android too. The app drawer is technically a slightly transparent overlay as well now, instead of an opaque full screen app drawer. So interesting because we know Apple's gonna start doing this glassy stuff too. And then the whole settings app is aesthetically updated, but also very much reorganized, especially inside of each section, which is mostly for the better and very much appreciated. And then the new volume slider matches the new brightness slider. So it's the same size as before, but it just has this very clear bar now at the top where the current volume level is. And that's the same throughout everything when you jump in that full volume pane, which, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like, shouldn't this also be glassy instead of opaque as well? I don't know, maybe in the next beta. But yeah, speaking of the next beta, I expect there to be more coming. This is beta 1. I was excited to get my hands on it. It just came out a couple days ago, but there are more in the way of actual features as well in Android 16. Things like glanceable, like ongoing notifications. So very similar to what iOS launched for ongoing activities. Android is gonna have a version of that too here. And also a new Find Hub, which is very similar to the Find My app on the iPhone. It's gonna combine all your contacts and items that you keep track of the location of in one single place. But yeah, as of right now, I've been totally fine and pretty stable testing this beta 1 other than Android Auto not working. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more. But this is my top 5, and make sure you share this with other people who want to see the top 5 in Android 16 as well. And get subscribed for more stuff coming. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
Why does that make any sense? I don't understand how you being from Philly makes you put your pants on any different from how I put my pants on.
On May 10th, 2023, officers were called to Orlando International Airport after a battery was reported.
Hey fellas, so you guys have a seat over here in these chairs? I don't. I don't.
You can't get any water for him at all?
No, I'm more worried about looking at you guys. So there's obviously there's some allegations here that I'm trying to figure out.
I know.
So if you guys can have a seat while we figure this all out, that'd be great.
You want a water, man? I need water.
No.
Bro. Are you gonna refuse water for him?
I don't have water on me. Do I look like? Do I have water?
Can you get a water for him?
No, I'm more worried about looking at you guys. Okay, because I'm just trying to figure out everything that happened. I'm not worried about water. What I'm worried about, does he need medical attention?
Yes.
Sit down. Sit down, please. Does he need medical attention?
He needs water.
Okay, I don't have water on me. I don't carry a water bottle around. Do you mind if I get your ID before you leave?
Fine, perfectly fine, bro.
You have a seat right there, please, sir.
All right. Send him on. You send him at the word. Both of these.
Thank you. Okay.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Hang tight. I'm not your bro. I'm not your bro.
Can I tell you something? I'm not saying you're my bro, but it's how I talk. Can you come here?
No, I'm good right here.
I'm from Philly.
I don't care where you're from. That makes no difference to me, sir.
You don't wanna.
No, I'm just trying to figure this all out. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, leave it alone.
I've been trying to tell you that. Just hang tight. We can figure all this out.
To breathe. Leave it alone. You're right.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
You're right.
Hey, don't do that. Watch yourself. You're going to land your ass in jail.
All right. I need water.
I understand that. My concern is more so figuring this all out.
My ID?
No.
No. All right. I'm not my you.
26 and 188, 97. So what happened?
Right.
Please.
So we were going down the elevator.
Wow, that's bullshit. How's he have double sped?
So there was a group of people. It was an older guy and a younger guy, and I think Yeah, those are the main ones. The younger guy
What the
forced
fuck?
the elevator.
Okay.
The doors were closed.
Which elevator?
In the first level, we take the elevator in the second level
from the parking structure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down. And they were looking very intoxicated. The other guy was looking disoriented. And then when we got down, they were blocking the way.
Oh, bullshit.
Excuse ourselves through the corner there. And then as we walked around 20 to 30 steps out, the younger guy came and assaulted us. He punched my dad and like pushed him to the ground and then punched me in the face. I couldn't. I don't really understand. I couldn't really understand what's happening. I couldn't understand the speech. It was really slurred. He looked really intoxicated.
Right. So when they were standing in front of the doors and you guys were behind them and you were just trying to get out and you're like, excuse me, trying to get out?
But the old man was the first and completely drunk, completely. So excuse me, he protect me to pass. So it's just like this.
The older guy, I don't know if he was blocking the way intentionally, but just, you know, I'll find it. If you just have like an ice bath.
That we bring everything for everybody. So.
Thank you. The older guy, he just looked like he was disoriented. He didn't know where he was, and he couldn't get out of the way. He was almost falling down.
Okay.
I excused myself, like excuse me, taking my mom by the arm because we were starting to get worried about the reaction. And when we were, a couple of seconds after we got out the elevator, the younger man came running to us.
Right.
Punched me in the face.
Where did
and saying, what did you say? What did you say?
What was he saying? What were they saying?
It was
like,
really hard to. It was really hard to understand what they were saying.
Where did they? Where were you located when they punched you?
So, you know where those belts are? Around halfway through them. Not on the belts, outside, but
about halfway down.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good ways away. So like here from that garbage can over there, you think? From the elevator? That garbage can that's right there in the middle over by the counter? See the gray one? Or about as far as those guys are?
Maybe farther than that.
Okay, yeah. All right. So here's my question to you. If we establish a crime occurred during this investigation, do you want to prosecute these guys and have them go to jail?
Then we would not like to.
Okay.
I have a ask for you.
Yes, sir.
In another case like this, if I react and punch back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he didn't nothing. The guy came, punched him, and he didn't nothing.
I know. No, you don't have to let somebody just wail on you, you know, and just keep punching you. So you can defend yourself, but you have to be reasonable about that. So you defend yourself until you stop the attack, and you can distance yourself or whatever. It doesn't mean you can go back and start pummeling the guy and ramming his head into the ground, and you know, it has to be something that's reasonable, given the circumstances. So, okay.
Come here. What's up? What happened?
So we were drinking a little bit earlier.
Okay.
And I believe these two guys were like, you know, acting kind of like weird in a way. Don't know how to explain it personally, but they took it to a certain level of offense. And I guess depending on where you're from, you know, you look at certain things differently. And
sit down, please, sir.
Bro, just sit down.
Sit down.
Junior, sit down.
No,
bro.
you already slapped my hand. You're about to go into handcuffs. You understand me? No, you don't understand. That's battery on a law enforcement officer. Sit down. Conducting an investigation.
So, at the end of the day, I'm going to get to the point. So, we were in the wrong.
I feel like, you know, that's my cousin, and that's my uncle, right? So they took certain things to a different level that it had, you know, it didn't have to be taken to.
Okay.
And things got physical. Things got physical. And that's it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm supposed to leave today. How can I leave to Philly tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Well,
Or today?
Well, today
I was supposed to leave today.
They're probably not going to let you on the plane today.
Why?
Because you're highly intoxicated.
Okay, I respect that.
Yes.
1 second.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what the airline is probably going to tell you.
And I respect that.
Sure.
That's not nothing that I'm not denying.
Right.
You were punching and kicking. He was punching and kicking.